Hello everyone. In this lecture I am going to start the variation of G at the height from the surface of the earth, at depth and at center of the earth, and also due to radius, polar radius and equatorial radius, what would happen to the value of G. Before starting this lecture, please subscribe this channel and like it and hit the bell icon, and also comments your questions. I will respond to these questions. So please subscribe the channel and like the videos. Here, variation of G. Variation of G with height from the surface of the earth. This is the earth surface of which mass is capital M, and this is a small body of mass small m, and the body is at on the surface, the body is on the surface of the earth, and the body is bring to certain height from the surface of the earth. Then what would be the gravity at that height? Let me start. So let us consider can you see this? Let us consider capital M and capital R be the mass and radius of the earth. Radius of the earth. Then the acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity at the surface of the earth is given by that is G is equal to gm by r square. Equation 1, where capital G is universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. Let the body is at height h from the earth surface, where the value of acceleration due to gravity is G1, or you can say G dash also, you can write G1, and is given by G1 is equal to gm by r plus h को L square. sorry, g1 is equal to gm by r plus h को whole square, means the distance between, when the body is at height h from the earth surface, the distance between the body and the center of the earth is r plus h, so the square of r plus h. Equation 2, dividing equation 2 by 1, dividing equation 2 by 1, we get g1 by g is equal to g1 gm by r plus h को whole square into r square by gm, and we will get what we will get here, r square by r plus h को whole square, or we can write this as r by r plus h को whole square. Now or g1 is equal to r by r plus h को whole square into g. Equation, let it equation 4. Here in equation 3, r by r plus h को whole square is very less than, means you can say less than 1, so g1 will be less than g. So conclusion is that hence the value of acceleration due to gravity decreases with increase in height from the earth surface. Okay, starting arranging the paper. Then after, variation of g with depth from the earth surface. Second one is b number is, you can see 2 number, can you see? Yeah, variation of g with depth from the surface of surface of the earth. Let me draw the figure. This is the center of the earth, and this distance is radius of the earth. Sorry for disturbance. Suppose the body is here, and this is the x distance. Suppose the body is here and it is at x distance, then this distance will be up to here. This is r minus x, means the body is at r minus x from the center of the earth. The body is at r minus x from the center of the earth. Now let me start. Let capital R and capital M be the radius and mass of the earth. Radius and mass of the earth respectively. Then the acceleration due to gravity. The acceleration due to gravity at the surface of the earth is given by G is equal to gm by r square. G is equal to capital G capital M by capital R square, and we know the value of mass. Formula of mass is what? Formula of mass is density into volume. So G into density. This is called rho. This sign is called rho. This denotes density of the earth, and volume. Volume of a solid sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. You must know. I think you know. Everyone know that. You have already studied in math. So volume of solid sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here 4 by 3 pi r cube. R cube is what here? This is radius of the earth by r square, and G is equal to, finally we will divide it and we will get G capital G rho into 4 by 4 pi r by 3. Equation 1. M is equal to, here I am writing the formula, M is equal to into volume. This is the density and this is the volume, and into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now the body is at depth x from the earth surface and the body is at distance r minus x here बडी चाहिँ हैन सर्फेस भन्दा x डिस्टेन्स तल छ हैन भने त्यो बडी सेन्टर भन्दा अर्थको सेन्टर भन्दा कति दूरीमा छ दैट इज r minus x so the body is at distance r minus x from the center of the earth. Then the value of acceleration due to gravity that is g1 is given by g1 is equal to g m by r square means what r minus x को whole square and value of m is rho 4 by 3 pi into r minus x को whole cube rho 4 by 3 pi into r minus x को whole cube by r minus x को whole square and after cancel so we'll get g rho 4 pi r minus x by 3 equation 2. Now dividing equation 1 by 2 equation 1 by 2 we get g by g1 is equal to g is what g rho 4 pi r by 3 into g1 is what 3 will be numerator and g rho 4 pi r minus x. So after dividing this we will get or g by g1 is equal to r by r minus x and hence g1 is equal to r minus x by r into g. So equation this is third. From equation third इक्वेसन थर्डबाट हामी के पाउँछौँ भने r minus x by r is less than 1. How? When you separate this, that is here, I want to make you understand. When you separate this r minus x by r, it becomes what? If you separate it r by r minus x by r, it means what? 1 minus x by r. This x is smaller than capital R. This depth is smaller than radius of the earth, and if you subtract this minus this portion minus 1, you will get very less than 1. So r minus x by r is less than 1, hence also g1 is what? Then g1 is less than g. So in conclusion we can write, hence the acceleration or the value of acceleration due to gravity, the value of acceleration due to gravity decreases with increase in depth, and value of g becomes 0 at center of the earth. Paper. Now third one is variation of g due to shape of the earth, we know that the earth is not a complete sphere of radius r. Center, this is rp, this is r equator. That is, the earth is flat at pole and bulge out at equator. So the polar radius of the earth is smaller than equatorial radius. radius. Rp is 6000. Our polar radius is nearly equal to its value is 6000 something, 6357 kilometer, while R equatorial is 6378 kilometer. So we know that we know G is inversely proportional to R square. So value of G equatorial is greater than GP. That is, we know G equatorial, G polar is equal to nearly so this is about acceleration due to gravity. There is a very small difference between them. G it is 9.78 meter per second square, and this one is 9.83.